We are going to have a good time. 50 minutes on the match clock. If you've been watching us throughout the weekend, you'll well know now that we have match clocks here. International 8-ball rules. Whatever the score is, when the match clock runs out, is the final score. If it is a tie, then it will be a 6-ball shootout. We have already seen a few of those throughout the shootout, throughout the weekend, actually, especially in the shootout. We did have one from the Women's Open yesterday as well. But we're underway with Robert Green with the first opportunity. A race to 6 frames, I should say, as well. How big a challenge is, oh, that's gone wrong for him. How big a challenge is it going to be for the players to kind of deal with the stage that they're playing on here?
I was thinking about that myself. If I, not used to a time clock, 30 seconds is pretty quick. So you got to be thinking about the match the entire time and looking at the table layout as it changes to be prepared to make your shot quickly.
Yeah, oh, what a shot. What a shot that is. He's still got some trouble and some problems, but manages to dig out a shot there. It is 30 seconds a shot, as you just said, but the big challenge will be when we get to the final 10 minutes and we get down to 15 as we have a look at the 6-ball flying in the side. What's great about the tournament we have here, it is it's a straight race, it's an open draw, and you've got some world-class professionals playing in the draw and enjoying themselves against some amateur players out there as well, and the game can be enjoyed by everybody, and so far everybody we have seen has really just embraced it out there and had a lot of fun.
Everything that I've seen and heard about Ultimate Pool is top-notch, and looking forward to hearing more things that are going to be coming America's way about Ultimate Pool.
Yeah, plenty is on the way as well. Well, that might work out. It has worked out.
Might have a little tough time drawing this cue ball, but we'll see. Oh, nice.
Well, 2 brilliant shots back to back. Well, I suppose he could go and take the 11 last and just come underneath the 8, and should leave him a fairly simple 8-ball. Oh, he can come above it now.
Yeah, the rails are a little bouncy to try and slide that cue under the 8.
I was just worried he might get too high and be blocked by the 2, but he's landed nicely.
Oh, he tried to go underneath it too. I thought he would bounce off the rail there and come up top.
So this 8-ball for a real settler out there for Corbin.
Straight, didn't touch the side rail going in.
How about that?
Quick matches with the pros playing like that.
Yeah, some very quick matches. Did you see Chris Melling last night? He won 7-0 in under 14 minutes, and his first rack lasted about 4 minutes.
My goodness, I missed it, unfortunately. And Chris happens to be one of my favorite European players to watch. His stroke is incredible, and I hope to see him some more with my time here this weekend.
You never know, as I know that you're in the draw as well. You may well end up playing him.
Well, that would be fine too. Yeah, love to see him on the TV table and give him a little spanking, a little American spanking.
That'd be nice, eh?
We can all dream, you know.
Well, you've got to be out there to, you put yourself in it. You're a couple of rounds in.
That's right.
Those wondering, the tournament is a double elimination, so we've talked about this is from the losers' side, but the players we're going to see from this match after this onwards, they've all had to win 2 games to get through to that stage, as yourself has, and it's the further you go on the winner's side, the easier job you have of making it into that single elimination from last 32 onwards.
That's right. Gets a little tougher.
Yeah. A little bit of a wide from Robert, and you feel like there's an opportunity here for Corbin because of the quality of the out he made in the opening frame, and Robert definitely hasn't settled, just to get off to a quick start here and keep Robert down. Obviously not the greatest of layouts for him, but he is at the table and a chance to sort of control things. I'm just trying to move the balls there and just got a little deep into it and just misses them.
Tried to tap that 10 ball.
I wonder if it's time just to pull back. Could play the 13 and just hide the cue ball. He's going to continue to try and be aggressive here.
Might cost him. Oh, wow. He took a swing at that one and surprisingly made the ball in the side pocket.
Well, how much room is there for the 12?
Looking at that, maybe tight, but he's got it in either corner pocket.
Yeah, it must go one way. It's got to.
I would. Oh, he's going to save the 10.
Oh, he's going to try and nudge it. What a shot. Oh, not quite. It's a fine effort. But I think he has just given enough room. Or he's either made it perfect or he's made it worse. One or the other.
He'll have to go all the way around the table if he can make the ball in the side pocket. But, you know, I'm talking about the 12 ball, though. It looks almost like he can make it, but I wouldn't want to risk it running around the table. That's not a good angle. Side pocket screaming.
Yeah, tough not to scratch here.
Have to use this side rail going into the 12, I suppose.
It's probably one of those situations where the 12 went to the corners and trying to help make it better in the middle wasn't worth it, and now he's in a tough spot because of it.
That's one way to look at it right there. If he can make this 4 ball and lay the cue ball up on the 6 of the 1, he may have a chance to get out and even play a safety at the same time. He shot it hard.
Maybe concentrated on the breaking the balls out more than the pot, and that's going to cost him the frame.
Right.
Job done for Corbin. He's nicely 2-0 in front.
This format is quick and fun, and a lot more people will be playing in your events. As you had a big crowd here, what, 180 somewhat players?
Yeah, just about, yeah. In the Open itself, yeah, I think it was 170 something. I don't know the exact final number. Which is great to see, and I think as we go forward we'll get more for the future events. Dates to be announced, locations to be announced, but I think we're aiming at another 3 tournaments this year. Obviously we've got the leagues coming in as well. A lot to enjoy. We really believe in Ultimate Pool USA that this is a fun format to play. We want people to enjoy it. There's another good chance here for Robert. You feel 2-0 down, race to 6, time to get one on the board and get into this one and start to get some rhythm.
Maybe take that 4 and then the 3.
I feel like the connections are good here. He just may have to find a small window for the 6 ball.
Hey.
The good news is he's not moving the cue ball very far.
Well, he's going to have trouble here. He's going to run into that 10, or if not, he's going to have to draw that cue ball between the 8 and what is that down there, 12 maybe?
Yeah, he's just got to, if he can slide by it, he's fine, but I think you're right, he might be just going into it.
Oh, he slid by it just like you said.
Just brushed off it. He's controlled that well, and he is just on this. It's perfect, really. It's a brilliant shot. Maybe one more half a turn might have been
Yeah.
absolute perfection, but I think he's okay. And he's got the 8-ball waiting. Yeah. Just played that with just a touch of English. And now he's straight in on the 8-ball. What a visit this is after the way he's played the first 2 frames. This has been brilliant. Yeah, fantastic. What a way to get yourself into the match.
Exactly. Sure.
Not confirmed yet, but will be very, very soon.
Stripes, a couple of locations could present a problem. Solids, 2 balls, a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, which one do you want to solve? That 2-ball looks a real problem to solve, really.
He could shoot this 9 right now, and of course he's going to open up the 2. Now, if I was going to take stripes, I think I'd have tried for that run out there. Got the same shot now.
Yeah, a bigger problem for him is going to be the 12 and 14. They're just a bit awkward there.
Squeeze through. Might have a side pocket shot on the 14.
I think he has. That's a really well played shot. And that will work. That will play nice.
Roberts fighting back. Like that.
You have to say, both players have, after a slightly, well, Corbin made a beautiful out in the opening frame, and then he got a little scratchy, but both players have kind of found their, I think the early nerves of playing out on the main feature table may have gone here, and they may just be playing pool now, although he won't be happy there. Just coming up, no, quite a bit short.
Doesn't look like they've been affected badly by the shot clock either.
No, barely seen the beeps. Oh, he's got himself a shot on the 8. Not easy. Can't take it in the side. Well, how about that?
Very nice.
Brilliant out from Corbin just to respond to Robert. Yeah, the smart rack. You know, hopefully we'll get a good look at it. Hopefully after on the next rack, and I can tell you a little bit more about it. But yeah, the smart rack. It's a brilliant new design that's available. You can order it or pre-order it from Ozone Billiards, and it will be available very, very soon to get your hands on. But everybody that's used it has really liked it, really enjoyed it. The referees rave about it.
Is it made of aluminum?
It's a metal of some sort. I mean, I probably should know because I probably should be able to tell you a little bit more about it. But it's brilliant. The really solid kind of. It snaps back together, but it when it opens up and you can just slide. It just really works very, very well.
Yeah, it only opens up a certain distance.
Amount, yeah. But it's really well made as well. It's very, very solid. And yeah, I mean, I'm raving about it myself. And I don't even play anymore.
It looks like the rackers have no problem in removing the rack with that piece missing out the back. I like that. I think that would be great for one pocket as well.
Well, Robert was just starting to get a real rhythm going, and he was in good shape there to put together another run out, but not to be. Corbin using the clock quite a bit more for this shot, just trying to work out his pattern. What's he want to do here? Causes extension just to get that extra 15 seconds. Both players get 1 per frame, or 1 per rack. Old habits die hard, I can't stop calling it a frame. I am English, I am from the UK. Not ideal. Can recover. I don't think he can come down the left-hand side. I don't think he can quite see the 2-ball. I'm pretty sure he can't. So. Good shot required here on the 7. Slides by it, it'll be okay. Oh, I couldn't finish too much worse.
Yeah, he had to put a little English on the cue ball, and it squirted right into the object ball. Didn't allow him to cut it.
Difference a roll makes. He goes a roll further or a roll less, and he's going to get out there.
Yeah, quarter of a roll.
Yeah.
Ouch. I'd love to see Ultimate Pool come down to my homeroom, Buffalo's on Bloomfield and in the New Orleans area. That would be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. We're happy and we want to travel everywhere. Get us around as much as possible.
Well, there's 3 Buffalo pool rooms. The last one is being built right now.
I think we are planning, and Ultimate Pool are planning, is that we want to travel around as much of the US as possible. So be a little while, I think, before we come back to somewhere like New Orleans, but we'll try and get to every part of the country at some point.
Sure, makes sense.
Well,
I imagine you'll be going up to the Northeast.
Yeah, I think so.
Highly populated area, you know.
I think that's certainly one of the areas we want to get to as soon as we can. But we really want to move around and try and give as many players as possible the opportunity to experience this new style of playing.
I'm looking forward, after the tournament is over with, talking with some of the local players and getting their candid opinions about the pluses and minuses and what they felt was good. The table equipment is incredible. I mean, all of the tables play exceptionally well. I'm impressed.
Yeah, that feedback's hugely important as well. We do spend a lot of time asking the players and getting that sort of feedback, but obviously you get a little bit more from your perspective. You will get that more candid kind of feedback than perhaps that we might, talking to them. So.
Right. Robert jacked up, made a nice shot.
Yeah, he's starting to kind of drift apart here. 3 frames, 3 racks behind. Corbin just needing 2, so big frame for him.
Well, that counts. And he's actually got decent enough shape to perhaps get on the 2. Oh no. What happened there? Is he rushing?
I think he clipped a 10, didn't he? He just got that all wrong. It was tight to get through to pot, but yeah, you can see here on the replay it's very tight past the 10 to the 3. But he hit it solid as well. It wasn't like he grazed it.
No, you're right. Hit those with a little outside English, with a little slow speed, and the cue ball will curve a little bit for you. That's not always one of the things that you want to do, but when you have to, you can rely on that.
It has given Corbin an opportunity here just to run another rack and get himself 1 frame away. Might be just awkward here. May have to take the 10 long, which isn't a great angle. And he's made it, but the angle wasn't great. But he's just gone far enough past the 3 to have a shot.
Rolled that one in, went a little bit too far on the 14 to do a stop shot, so now he's got a little work to do. Might have to gamble a little bit here. Yeah, run into it and gamble, and
It didn't work out.
maybe side pocket shot, perhaps.
It's certainly a tougher shot than he wanted, but I think he's even tight in the side here.
Yeah.
I think the three's in the way. Hope perhaps here for Robert.
Does he try to... Oh, he was trying to make it inside look like.
Just incredibly tight.
Now, do we see a little stop shot on the 3-ball? A little safety?
Well, he has to probably find a safety. He can't... There's nothing aggressive on. Well, nothing obvious anyway.
Don't cut it too much and hit the 6 now. Float it out.
Yeah. Tricky part of the shot, making sure you reach the rail and just leave that little window.
And that 8-ball can go in the lower right corner of your screen.
Yeah, it means you can just concentrate on making the pot. Wrong ball.
Robert's got a chance.
Yeah, should make it 4-2 here. Two big missed opportunities for Corbin in this one. Cue ball in hand, that's a little disappointing to roll that one a little bit.
Yeah, and then now he's worried about running into the 8, and hopefully he won't lose his focus on potting the 2.
Disaster.
I think that's going to end it right there for him. 5-1. It'll be 5-1 if Corbin runs out. 8 passes the 3, so shouldn't be too difficult.
And it is going to be 5-1.
I'll try and pick one up soon.
Yeah, Ozone Billiards for the pre-order. Won't be too long before they'll be out.
Well, I'll have to pre-order one.
Last chance saloon then for Robert Green in the Louisiana Open. Trails 5-1, needs to run 5 straight.
5-ball, bump that 13, move that 2 out. Good job, Robert. I think he was trying to go for the 6 and then the 1.
I think I'd like to have done the 4 and 7 and then get on the 6, which he still can. He's going to come down for the 1, but I'm not sure these connect that well.
You're going to have to shoot the 7, huh?
Yeah, if he can shoot the 7 and get on the 6, then he can still get out. But going this way, it becomes awkward. Oh, he still has a shot. It's not great. It's what I love about 8-ball pool. It's the puzzle, the pattern. There's maybe a route there where he could have kept it really simple and didn't have to work the cue ball at all, and just got himself kind of crossed a little bit, and then you're trying to find shots that's what makes the game hard.
One pocket is my favorite game, but 8-ball really resembles it quite similarly in a lot of respects, because you always have to make different choices about how to run out the balls. It's not a rotation game where the game itself tells you what ball you have to shoot.
Yeah,
you get to make some decisions on your own.
Yeah, it becomes more about the shot making, doesn't it? And this, whereas 8-ball becomes more about the the thought process.
Yep.
Is he going to slide by?
Looks like it.
You can see it. Can you see enough of it?
Maybe.
Hard to tell. I think he's lining it up. I think he's okay. He is. Just got the edge. He's okay. Just got the edge of the 8-ball. And it does slide in the side.
Good job, Robert. Hanging in there.
Roberto Gomez and Tyler Styatt.
Ultimate Pool solved one of the main problems that I've had for years with pool, and that is what's going on at the other tables. And now you've got that live scoring on all of the tables. I mean, that is super. It's you can sweat multiple matches simultaneously. It's great.
It's really good because anybody can have a look at the draw at any time. Anybody can see where people are playing, but also the players themselves. I mean, I think a few players have struggled just to adapt to the changes, but it's just small problems, and but the system itself, it works beautifully because you turn up, you don't have to hang around for hours waiting. When am I next on or not? You just look at the system. Oh, I play at 1:45. Great. Turn up at 1:45. It'll tell you your table. The tournament director will call you out, but you don't necessarily need to hear it. You can just look at the app, look at the website, and off you go to your table. Your tablet's waiting for you, and start playing.
Yep.
The modern world, get the technology to work. It's certainly a huge part of what Ultimate Pool are trying to do.
Well, years ago when I did some commentary with Inside Pool magazine, the fellow that was doing the live streaming had some experience in television, so he would walk around the pool room and get scores on different matches and then feed that to me or Grady Matthews, and we would be able to share that with the public. But you all have taken that job away, and that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's there for you to see all the way through. Also useful for the tournament directors, and the referees running the tournament. They can keep an eye on matches. We don't want players to run too late and go deep into the night, and therefore on the outside table, we're playing on a match clock here, but on the outside tables it's there's no match clock. It's just a straight race to 6 or 7. But we have referees here that if a match goes super slow, that they can be put on the clock and the referee can go over and just keep that match moving. And that is really useful, just so that we can the tournament runs at a nice time and a nice pace.
I'm curious, with this number of players, I know you've got a lot of tables. Do you have a count on the number of tables that you have in the convention center right now?
For the tournament, 33.
Yes. 33.
33 for the tournament.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that was you had a junior event and a women's event and the Open.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and obviously the shootout, which was on the one table on Thursday. 15 matches across the whole day. But yeah, for the Opens, we've got 33 tables, 2 banks of 16, 2 big arenas with 16 tables in each, and obviously the TV table. Also some fun and games in the foyer of the convention centre. A couple of tables for practice and content and TikTok and fun and games and challenges. Well, another opportunity has got away from Corbin, although that was a much trickier one than the previous frame. So Robert's got a chance here. Get himself another on the board and maybe start to make Corbin look over his shoulder.
Float over there for that 10 ball right after this, I hope. Didn't float over too well. He can still make it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Does he draw or follow? Could have gotten a little closer to his work, but very makeable. The rails are very fast. When that cue ball, when he cuts this 9 ball, I'm not sure at this particular angle, but on those steep angles, boy, when it grazes that object ball and goes down to the rail, you better have your speed control down pat. Even there, look at this.
Yeah,
just what I'm talking about.
Yeah, brilliant call, really. It's hard to control.
Little safety coming up here. Just nudge the back of the 8 and touch the rail, and
he's thinking more expansively than that. Here we go. What's he got for us? I'm with you.
I'm touching it, touching so lightly, and just letting it hit the rail and freeze back up on the 8. Come on, Robert.
I'm just having a word with our referee, Scott Price. Not sure what that's about, but
that doesn't look good.
No. Foul's going to be called there.
Yeah, cue ball went straight through the object ball. His cue stick pushed the cue ball right through.
Yeah.
Double hit, triple hit, many.
Yeah, more than once. And that could well be that. As if, well, maybe just left this a touch straight, but it should be fine. I bet Robert would rather play the safety now. He was straight enough actually to go short side. So 8 ball for the victory here for Corban Norman. And it goes. A really entertaining match. Robert had his chances. Well, they're not shaking hands, which is strange because the match is over here. Slightly confused, yeah. And our referee now just letting them know that the match is over.
Yeah, they're going to think about they're going to play some more.
They were enjoying it out there so much they wanted to carry on.